Hey everyone, Selena here, founder, host, lead educator with the American Crochet Association. I'm also sharing this with my friends over at Selena Baca Crochet, so hey over there too, good to see you. If you guys are watching live, come on over, say hey, say hello, tell me where you're viewing from. If you're commenting while I'm here live, we can make it a fun little conversation, so don't be afraid to, you know, chat some or put some chats down in the comments and we'll make it a fun one. But if you are watching on the replay, it's still the same great jam, so just come on over and play along like you're here live. It'll be fun. As soon as I see your comments, I'll get right back to them. So I'm here today because October is the birth month of the American Crochet Association. I started it back in October of 2015, and this year we're celebrating our 8th anniversary. Pretty stoked about that because every single year our community just gets better and better and better. And it's just such a joy to be a part of the crochet community. The American Crochet Association has been here to help crocheters to help themselves so that crochet can continue to be passed through the generations in better hands than we found it. And I'm just so proud of the community that we have. So thank you to everyone. So I've got lots of fun things planned this month. We've already shared so many fun, amazing things. So I don't want you guys to miss any of it. I've got all the links for all the things in the video description. So be sure to scroll on through for all of those links for all the things that I'm chatting with you guys about today. So if you are part of our crochet membership, if you know, you know. Then I've got a brand new giveaway this week. I just picked a winner for last week, so definitely check on that. That way you don't miss your things. I've got a brand new giveaway this week. You guys can see it as soon as you log in, crochet members. Again, this is what your crochet membership looks like. There's your resources, and then I've got the 8th anniversary celebration all neatly filed away into individual weeks. So you guys can see not only what we're doing every single week, but you guys can also see your giveaways every week. So don't miss that, crochet members. All of our promotions, once they go live during the month of October, they are live for the entire month of October. So definitely check out the $2 membership enrollment this month. So if you want to check out all things crochet memberships, just $2 this month. If you want to check out our Learn How to Crochet course, it is free this month. So if you want to learn how to crochet, if you know someone who wants to learn how to crochet and they want to pay $0, they can do so at the American Crochet Association this month. Last week, I featured one of our professional crochet courses, My Crochet Career. You can rent it for just $8 a month. That is a professional development course. There is tons of stuff in there to help you build a crochet career. Selling the items that you make. So check that out too. It is still live again for the entire month. So this week, I want to share another promotion. This is not our last promotion this month. I've got one more after this, so keep checking back, okay? So this week, I wanted to share that my crochet pattern writing training course, it's got a brand new name. I'm changing it up just a little bit. I'm freshening it up. It's still all the same great stuff. And I've got an amazing bonus. So not only can you snag that for just $8 a month, you can rent it as long as you like, but I've got a fantastic bonus for you guys to check out. Again, all the links for all the things are in the video description, and I'm going to run through that in just a minute. But I do want to give a shout out to everybody who is here live so far. It looks like Linda Baca. Are we related? Hello. Selena Baca here. So good to see you. Hey, Linda, checking in from Washington State. So good to see you. My friend Dawn Tennyson, always such a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. Joanne, hello, Joanne. Always good to see you. Joanne is so friendly and just saying hey to everyone. Good to see you too. Okay, so the crochet design course is what I'm featuring this week at the American Crochet Association. So if you guys have any questions about this, go ahead and drop them, whether you're watching here live or on the replay. I first wrote this class. And I've taught this class to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people through the years. This crochet design course, I've evolved it over the years, and now it's just a conglomerate of anything that you would need to know whenever it comes to writing a crochet pattern and publishing a crochet pattern. So if you want to check it out wherever you are on the spectrum of writing crochet patterns, maybe you just want to be a better writer for yourself. Maybe you want to write and sell your patterns. Maybe you want to Oh my gosh. I mean, really, there's just so many different things that you could do. Do you want to do tutorials? Do you want to start a blog? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Anything you could possibly do with crochet patterns. Do you want to write for other people? I outline all of those things, and I talk about all those different ways you can utilize crochet. You don't necessarily have to pick just one, but I think that it helps to be knowledgeable in each one of those ventures, and that way you can do whatever you'd like to do. You just have the benefit of having decades of knowledge in all of these different fields, and that way you can make the best choices for yourself. Now, whenever it comes to writing crochet patterns, the reason this course is so massive is because so many people start out just by saying, hey, you know what? I do my own thing. I just want to learn how to write my own patterns for myself. That quickly evolves into something else. Before you get lost in the weeds of what it means to publish things for the world, I think that it's really helpful to have a very well-rounded understanding for what it means to publish. So I just wanted to walk you guys through this course, and I've got 4 great reasons you guys should use my crochet pattern template. I've got quite a few to write and publish patterns and start the crochet design course today. So let's walk through them. And again, if you guys have any questions, whether I'm here live or on the replay, about what it means to write crochet patterns, just let me know, okay? So reason number 1, this course is totally amazing, is that it outlines publishing guidelines. First and foremost, I mean, I put a $200 value on here just to show you that this has a ton of value, mainly because it's just not available out there in the world. This is decades of information that I'd like to share, but I'd also like to say that I am not a lawyer, and this is not legal advice, but really there's just quite a bit of Q&A here, and there's some ethical conversations that I think are very noteworthy here. So in this particular portion of what it means to write crochet patterns in this course, really you're just learning more about copyrights, about plagiarism when writing and publishing designs and instructions, especially in the crochet world. So many people just have flat out wrong, terrible information. Like they go, you know what, just change 3 words or 10% or the first paragraph or use a different yarn. And then it's a brand new design and then it's yours. And all of that is just wrong and it's terrible. And it's not an ethical way to be part of and give back to the crochet community. So really, I just like to educate people on what it means to write authentically. And that way you can be part of the crochet community and not be a force that really just kind of comes in like a wrecking ball and creates a terrible experience, not only for yourself, but, for the community. Because sometimes the ethical answer is like it's the best choice. And it's also maybe the legally speaking, you really want to do, the ethical things and really kind of like be above board in the crochet world. So I have a review of what it means to work ethically. And, we do kind of have a few very opinionated, again, I'm not a lawyer, legal discussions. And I share conversations from industry leading professionals who actually work, write, and publish in the crochet world. So you get the benefit of my experience, but also the experience of others. And really, this is just decades of combined guidance and knowledge in the crochet design course that you just can't find anywhere else. I mean, a lot of people think that, they can just do a quick Google search and, get an opinion piece on somebody's blog and say, I can do whatever I want. It's like, that will bite you. That'll bite you hard. And you'll be missing a chunk, I promise. All right. The second thing in this class that I think is super beneficial is that it's going to show you what business models and strategies are to be successful in this realm. And I say that because so many people go, you know what? I don't want to do anything in the business world whenever it comes to crochet pattern writing. And they quickly dip their toes outside of that. It's, if you are in the internet and if you have social media, whether or not you think you're going to sell any of your work, sometimes people want to share their work and they don't know what it means to have a business model and they don't understand what it means to outline strategies that can help them whatever their business model is. So really, this is just, this is about what it means to offer your work to the world, whether that's for an exchange of monetary reasoning or not. So coming up with new crochet designs, that may be your passion, but understanding and implementing business models and strategies, that's what's going to get you and your work noticed. So if you want your work to be noticed, if you want to share your work, whatever that means, whether it be, monetarily speaking, or if you're just looking to broaden your reach and engagement in some way, then, having these things is going to be helpful. So here you're just going to learn different ways that crochet patterns can generate revenue. You can write for books, you can write for magazines, you can sell patterns individually, or you can offer content online for free. There is a business model behind each one of those, and there are strategies to help you with that business model. So that's what I outlined here. So this crochet design course outlines how the yarn industry actually earns money from the patterns they publish. So it's really just going to help you to choose the best ways to publish your work based on your own goals. So again, maybe you have no desire whatsoever to ever start a business. But again, if you're on social media, if you are producing content, you may quickly become overwhelmed with what it means to offer that to the world in a meaningful way, so that you don't feel overwhelmed or lost, or you're not blurring the lines of what it means to operate ethically. Okay, so here's the number one reason why people come to this class to begin with. So about 15 years ago, when I first started writing crochet patterns, I am a procedure type person. I like procedures. I like templates. I like things like that. And I realized that there weren't really a whole lot of resources for pattern templates in the crochet world. And so I produced one, and I produced one with a universal audience in mind. Now, what that means is that I want to write and publish crochet patterns, and I want anyone that speaks the same language that I do. I want anyone to be able to read and follow my crochet pattern, and I don't want them to have really any questions. So that's what I mean by I like to write for a universal audience. So many people do kind of get creative with how they write patterns, and they're like, that's my personality. That's just how I write things. And I'm not gonna dismiss that. But what I am going to say is that sometimes if you are so specific in the way that you write patterns and nobody else is writing patterns that way, you're going to create an echo chamber, and you're going to create people who are going to rely on you to decipher those crochet patterns because you write in a way that nobody else does. And your audience is going to be really small, and you're going to be overwhelmed with explaining yourself and walking people through things. So here I outline that writing patterns that a universal audience can read, understand, and follow with next to no questions, that should be your goal. And using templates and following templates is really going to help you on that path. So this crochet design course includes pattern templates. It shows you how to key in your own pattern details so that you can write your own unique crochet patterns like a pro. So you're also going to learn how to work through the entire process of hand testing and tech editing crochet patterns before you publish them. So I'm giving you knowledge and details and resources to really help build your skills. And that way, whatever you can imagine in the crochet world, if you can make it with your own hands, I want you to understand how to put that in words so that anybody can read and follow your instructions and feel successful. So that brings me to the next point, which is I show you how to write crochet patterns. And again, I'm putting monetary values next to each one of these things just to show you that there's a lot of value in this. This takes away so many hours of trial and error and oh my gosh, and customer support questions and people not understanding and you feeling like, oh no, I just can't do this. I eliminate a lot of that with the information that I provide. So here I want you to learn the universal language terms, standards, acronyms, and math involved in writing any design that you can physically crochet. So if you can physically crochet it, there is a way to write that for anybody to be able to read and follow your work. And this is for any skill level you can imagine. Doesn't matter how complicated, doesn't matter how simplistic. So you may already know how to crochet like a pro, but being able to write instructions in a way that anyone can read and follow, that's a completely different skill set, and that's what I talk about here. So you don't have to reinvent what has already been created. As a matter of fact, that may alienate a lot of people. Some people may appreciate, oh, so-and-so writes in this very specific way that nobody else writes. But really, it can really alienate a lot of people and really narrow down your reach. So it can be a better idea to understand what the universal terms, language, standards, and acronyms, and the math involved in writing crochet patterns. And that way you can just, you can write with greater ease. So your personal style, because you may be like, I have a personal style and that's in how I write things. I'm going to say that your personal style, you should really allow that to shine through in the unique designs that you create and not in the pattern format or instructions that you create. Those things can be universal, allowing your designs and your work and your creativity to shine without question. So that's really what I want to get towards. So I do have an amazing bonus that I'm offering with this class as well. And it is $129 value. It is a whole other workshop that I give. But I thought, you know, I'm going to lump it in with this just because I really want people to understand how dynamic this particular realm is. You know, again, so many people just come to this page and just come to me and go, I just want a template to write patterns. It's all I want. But they have all of these questions and they don't realize it until they start kind of, you know, going through this process. So that's why I just want to give everybody this information. So this bonus workshop that I'm giving whenever you join with the link that I've given you in the video description to get all of this content for just $8 a month during our birthday month, it's called the Pattern Launch Formula. And I think it's the perfect complement to this crochet design course because it outlines a brilliant strategy to help you design, create, and sell patterns that people love and want to buy. So many times in the design world, it's like you can come up with one design and then it's like maybe it's the best selling thing ever and it's amazing and it goes viral and it's like, wow, that's so fantastic. How do I do that again? Wait a minute. What did I do? How did I do that again? So I do have an entire process that I share that helps anyone determine what their creative process is and things that they can do to define a creative process to get them through, you know, from concept all the way to, you know, through what it means to design something, what it means to fine tune something, what it means to publish something that people want, and then how to sell it once you publish it. And selling could mean anything. Like, how do I get more eyeballs on this? How do I show people that this is solving a problem and it's valuable? So this particular workshop is filled with hours of video and audio, handouts, recorded Q&A sessions, templates, checklists. It shows you how to create irresistible crochet patterns by solving problems, how to start a community and build your brand, the creative process of pattern design from sketch to sale. It gives you a complete guide of creating, testing, and releasing patterns. That way you're not going to miss a step and you have a procedure checklist. And that way you can just focus on your creativity, you know, coming up with how to put your creativity on paper. And you've got a checklist to follow. And again, it's filled with templates and checklists for success. And they're all just easy to use guides. So if you guys want more information on who I am, if you guys are new to the American Crochet Association, if you're new to Selena Bacher Crochet, I've got my details here. I've got my history here. I'm here. Here I am. Look at me with long hair before I chopped it all off. So you can just kind of read more about me, my crochet history, my crochet resume. I do have some frequently asked questions on this course, so you guys can click on over and take a peek. But if you want to know what is the crochet design course about, I've got you covered. What is included in the crochet design course? Who is this course suitable for? Is this course self-paced? How do I access the course materials? Can I interact with the instructor? Yes. Will I be able to design my own crochet patterns after completing this course? Yeah, you sure can. I've got lots of reviews. If you want to watch a short video on this course as well, I've got that for you. Again, this is normally just a $129 course. And that's not even including the bonus content of that $129 pattern launch formula. And you guys get access to all of this because it's our birthday month and we want to celebrate just for $8 a month whenever you click on the link in the video description. And that's only for the rest of the month. So you guys got about a week. All right. All right. Final shout outs to everybody who is here live. It looks like Noelle is here from Wisconsin. Ashley, hello. So good to see you. Dottie, thank you for checking in. Ashley is always here to make sure that we look and we sound great. Thank you so much for checking in. Dawn Tennyson says, I think it's great for designers to design patterns, and I thank you. Yeah, so, coming up with amazing designs, that can be the easiest part of this entire process. It's everything else that can be really tricky. And I think that people come up with such amazing concepts, and it would be really fantastic to give those people the entire guidebook to be successful, whatever they would like to do with the crochet work that they design. Hello, Maribel. So good to see you. And hello, Paula. Good to see you too. All right, everybody. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today. That's it. Click on all of the links in the video descriptions to find more about each one of the things that I talked about during our anniversary month this month. And if you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, just let me know. I'll get right back to you. But in the meantime, you guys can check out this entire crochet design course this month for only $8, but only when you click on the link in this video description. All right. So can't wait to see you there. All right. Peace, love, crochet, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.